Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What we are going to see today is how do you use N8N to create an AI automation workflow that uses OpenAI APIs and uses also the LinkedIn APIs to create your automated social media posting. So for this, what we are going to use is N8N. And as you can see here, they provide you to self-host your own N8N, or you can go to their website and get on to one of their hosting plans. But for this purpose of this video, what we are going to do is use our own self-hosted N8N on Railway. So for this, what you are going to do is go to railway.com and click deploy a new project. And you're going to select deploy a template, and you can search for N8N. And the first thing that you're going to see is a lot of different things, but you're going to scroll down and select N8N with workers over here, like this, which has around 22,000 downloads as of this video recording by Jack. Select this and then you can click deploy, but then I'm not going to do that because I already have it deployed. So once you do that, what you're going to come is, you're going to have your own URL, and I have create a new workflow, and I have landed in this page. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this LinkedIn uh, AI poster. That's the name of my workflow. Okay, so where do you get inspiration for new content? Okay, so for in this particular example, we are specifically targeting posting as a LinkedIn page, and we are going to get AI specific news and posted. But then, depending on your industry, you might have a lot of different content. Example, if you are from retail, or if you are from healthcare, or if you are from insurance, like you depending on which LinkedIn page you are maintaining, what is your business about, you can have a variety of content, but that doesn't matter. So what we are going to do here, click on add first step, and I'm going to select for an RSS feed. Okay. So I'm going to take RSS feed as an example because, that's where I can get latest AI content. So what I'm going to do is just go and search for RSS feed AI news. And I'm just going to select this, which has a lot of different RSS feed for AI ML related news. And yeah, technically you can select any one of these RSS feeds here, and you can keep going with it. Okay, I'm going to take this. And I'm going to give it over here. Okay, so let's test this step. Okay, it is giving me all the latest content in the RSS feed. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just take the first item here and create a post. So click on this, and I'm going to contact OpenAI right now. And I have already logged into OpenAI, and I have created my own account and created a few assistants, which I will show you shortly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click message an assistant, and I have my OpenAI account key, which I have already pre-configured. So if you have OpenAI, go to your OpenAI account, platform.openai.com, and click on the settings here, go to API keys, and you can create your own test key and do it. Right. Now, what we do after creating an API key is I have created a couple of assistants here. One is called the image prompt assistant, and another is the LinkedIn post generator assistant, right? So the first thing what this image prompt assistant is going to do is on giving a message Um, it is going to create me a prompt that I can pass to another AI model that is going to output me an image, and I will post this in the description of the video. And I have a LinkedIn post generator, which is nothing but another prompt which I have given, asking the assistant to act as an AI driven LinkedIn expert, which can create the post for me. That's about it. Now, coming back here, what we want to do is, um, let me delete this step. After getting the RSS feed, what I really want to do is extract the content from this RSS feed. So what I'm going to do is create an HTTP request, and I'm going to get the first link from here, and I'm going to extract the HTML content. So I'm going to just drag drop the URL here. And in the settings, I'm going to just do it execute once, because like there are 10 items in the input. If you see the JSON, like there are like 10 different items here, you can see here, but I just want to do it for the top one. So I'm just going to click execute once, and then the parameters, I'm just copying the link here, and in here I'm just going to add this for uh, you know sometimes there are some websites which throw errors, so I'm just enabling that. Let's click test step to see if it is able to pull the HTML content. Okay, it has gone into this feed, fetch the feeds, and pull the latest content from here. That's good. Now, after this, what we really want to do is, like for LLMs, they are not pretty good with HTML content like this. And, you don't want to waste a lot of tokens trying to send all this into your LLM. So what I'm going to do is there is a community node called mm, web page content extractor. Uh, Let me see if I'm able to. Web page content extractor, N8N node, web page content extractor. Okay, so this is the custom node, which was created from the N8N community, which helps you extract the text content alone from the website. And how to install this and all this is given in this. And there are a lot of videos. You can go ahead and try to learn that and do it. You can click on settings here. Okay, I'm not going to go there right now, but you can easily install community nodes. So uh, I'm going to just use the installed node here. And for this, as an input, what I'm going to give is the HTML data, which was fetched in the previous step. And I'm giving tester to see. Beautiful. It has created the text content for us here. That's fantastic. And you can see the HTML content here, and you can see the plain text content over here. This is what we want, and this is what we are going to pass to the uh, our AI assistant that we have created in OpenAI. So let us go ahead and do that. I'm going to click plus OpenAI. And you can see a lot of different things here. What we really want to do is we have already created a couple of assistants, and then we just want to pass this text prompt to that assistant. So I'm going to click message and assistant, and you can select your own account credentials here, which you have created. So this is my account, and the operation is message and assistant, and I'm going to choose my assistant from the list here. I'm going to click LinkedIn post generator. And for this LinkedIn post generator, what we'll have to give is we'll have to give the text based on which it is going to create the LinkedIn post. So I'm going to define that below. And whatever the text content that was extracted, I'm just going to paste it, drag and drop it here. Now let us test and see whether it is creating a LinkedIn post for us. Okay, beautiful. You can see it has created a fantastic LinkedIn post for us along with all the hashtags and things like that. What you can essentially do is if you don't like this output, you can go and tweak your prompt here and you can kind of play around with it. You can add points like, hey, like add my company email and website at the end, or like do some call to action, things like that. You can keep playing around with this and change the content that is generated. uh, okay, so now we have our LinkedIn post here, but then just a text post doesn't look great. So what we do next, like we have to create a beautiful image. For that, what you can do is you can use one of the OpenAI mm, like image, generate an image action, right? But then if you want to know what is happening latest and the most trending model, it's called Flexnel by Black Forest. And this is one of the most trending models right now. And for me, at least, I personally felt this is better than OpenAI image generation model. So there are three different providers here. Yeah, like as you can see, the inference providers, like you have Shal, and then you have Nebius Studio, and you have Together AI, Replicate, and all of these. Out of these, all these providers, what I found was Nebius AI Studio provides you a free $1 credit as you sign up, and you can literally generate 700 to 800 images with that $1 credit, and it is very easy to use and very easy to onboard. So what I did was went to nebius.com and just clicked on login to AI Studio, and I created my own account. And you can see, like I have played around a lot, and I have just used 50 cents so far, which is good. So what you do is you go ahead and create an API key here, which is what you want to do. And you come on to the models here. You can see a lot of different models, but then what we really want here is the text to image model. Click that and click on the Flexnel here. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to just create uh, you know any prompt here right now, and I want this in JPEG. And the image size you can select from here. What size? We are just going to leave it at that. And then I'm just going to create like clear your network here, and just have it generations is the API that it is going to call. uh, and then let's click submit. Okay, now what we are going to do is copy this curl. Like this is the most easiest way to do it. Copy this curl. Okay. Because this is the API it is calling for, generating this image. Go back to your N8N, and what you're going to do is you're going to click plus and HTTP request, and you are going to import curl, and then you're going to just paste this command here and click import. Okay, so it has already done all the work for you. It's calling the post method, the URL, and all this, and then we are passing the header information. I'm going to just leave this as is, but I'm going to delete all the other unwanted stuff. I want the authorization. I'm going to delete the origin. I'm going to delete the priority, referrer. All these are not needed. I'm going to just delete. I'm going to delete that. But then I need the body, because that is what is sending the parameters that you see here. All these parameters: image size, inference steps, the negative prompt, the seed, the file format, and the response format. All this is here. And then the prompt itself, right? So what we are going to do is have all of that there. But then you see here, like instead of this, what you really want to do is you want to give the prompt that generates an image that resembles your post, that is connected with your post. So let me leave that empty here right now, and let me add one more step here in between these two steps. What we really want to do is we want to call another assistant that we created. Like remember we created two assistants in OpenAI. Like one is the post generator assistant and another is the image prompt assistant. So let's go ahead and call the image prompt assistant here, OpenAI, and then I'm going to click message and assistant. From this time, I'm going to select image prompt assistant, and then for the input, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the LinkedIn post that the previous agent generated as the input to this agent. So you can see that here. I dropped, like whatever was generated by the previous output is given as an input here. So this is going to give me a prompt that I can pass to my Nebius API to generate an image, right? So let's click here, and instead of like in the place of prompt, the value, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the output of the previous step which generated the image prompt. I'm going to give it here, and I'm going to give test step. Let's see what it is creating. Okay, it has created a base64 JSON, which we will not be able to view as it is, right? Like it's a base64 JSON. So beautiful. What we can do with the base64 JSON, like we need to convert it into a file, for which restrict file to file. Okay, to file, convert to file, and then we have move base64 string to file. I'm going to click that. And the base64 data I have to give, which I have here, I'm going to paste it here. And then the output field name is, I'm going to say LinkedIn post image. That's the step. Okay, it has generated the file for us. Let's view the file. Beautiful. This is the image it has generated us. And if you don't really like the image, what you can do is you can just again click run this step, for it to generate another image, and then run this step again, which kind of converts the base64 to an base64 to a file, and then click see what's the image, what's the file image it has generated right now. It has generated another image. Beautiful. Okay, so you can keep playing around with that. But then what we really want to do is post this to LinkedIn, right? That's why we are here, right? So what I'm going to do is click plus, and I'm going to search for LinkedIn. Okay, I'm going to click create a post. And the purpose of this video is not to teach how to, create an OAuth 2 API for LinkedIn and all that. There are tons of YouTube videos, you can watch them. But then here, what we are going to do is select this. For quick reference, what we have is, like we have the OAuth redirect URL, and then we have the client ID and the client secret, and then we have the organization support selected. So quickly going into LinkedIn, I'm going to go to LinkedIn developer. Okay, I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to go into my apps, and then I have the poster here. So first thing what you will have to do is you have to connect, create an app in LinkedIn and then connect your company profile to it. It's very self-intuitive. You can, once you go in, you can see, and then you will have to give your company logos and whatnot, right? And then when you move on to the auth section, you have the client ID and the client secret, which you can copy and paste it here, right? And then you have the OAuth redirect URL. You'll have to click copy and then go back here and then edit your, like add your OAuth to redirect URL here so that it works. Not only that, when you go to products, make sure that you have all these products added, particularly the advertising API. Like it will be like this, like a request access, and then the access request form will be there for you. And then you have to fill up the form where you have to fill up why you need this access, what are you building, etc. It is very self-explanatory. You can read and fill that form, and after a few minutes, LinkedIn will allow you to access this. So from the available products, it has to move to the added products. If you don't see this in the added products, you're not going to be able to do this exercise. So make sure it is in there. Okay, so once you do that, and once you type in all this and say connect, like right now it's in reconnect, but then when you're doing for the first time, it will be connect. It will ask you to log into LinkedIn and authorize this app, and it will say account connected. So that's the final step. Okay, so for this, we are going to create a post. I'm not going to post as a person. I'm going to post as an organization here. And then the organization URL, how to find out the organization URL, so what you can do is you can go here, like to your company's page, and then you're going to see this organization URN over here, this number. This is the number that I want. I'm going to come back here and paste it here. And for the text, what I'm going to do is, in one of our previous steps, we have the LinkedIn post, right? We have it here. So I'm going to put the text here. And then we also want to post the image. So I'm going to click image, and then it needs a binary field, which is the data that you have created in the previous file. We have one item. Okay, the name of the binary file is LinkedIn post image that we gave. So I'm going to just copy that and paste it here, LinkedIn post image, and I'm going to click test step. Beautiful, it has succeeded in this step. I'm going to just save this workflow. Let's go to our page and see if it has posted. I'm going to just click refresh. Okay, it has created this post. Let's go ahead and see this post. As you can see, it just posted now. And it has basically taken the RSS feed, converted into a LinkedIn post, and about AI and blockchain, and it has posted here, and it has put all the necessary tags, and then it has also posted the image that we saw in the previous step. Right now, what you can do is, like you can try this for a few times yourself, like every single day or something, or a particular frequency. And then what you can really do is have this, like from inactive, you can change to active, and then you can have like an RSS feed trigger, right, where you can run this on a scheduled basis, like a cron. And there are multiple things that you can do, like for example, before posting, you want to send it for approval. What you can do is you can connect a Gmail node or a Google Sheet node here, where you can say send a message. So it first sends a message to you, right? And you can add this in between, and then once you reply yes or no to that message, you can say, hey, like read the inbox, like there are other things where, you can see if the action is yes, and then you can go ahead and post it, like, so you can add much more controls, checks and balances and things. But yeah, like the sky is the limit here, and yeah, you can go ahead and do what you want. For companies who don't have a lot of people managing their social media account, but then want to post regularly, you can basically use this kind of a workflow where you can read from any RSS feed. Like I just picked this as an example, but then there are tons and tons of RSS feeds that you have, that you can pick, and you can put it there, and you can keep generating posts and keep going. Basically, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching the video, and hope you have fun playing with N8N.